Hello, seekers of truth and spiritual wisdom. Today, we embark on a profound journey into one of the Bible's most captivating and mysterious realms, the world of angels. These celestial beings have fascinated humanity across centuries and cultures, appearing in sacred texts, folklore, and art. But what are angels really? Are they simply messengers, warriors, protectors, or something far more complex? Angels appear throughout Scripture, often in moments of divine intervention and revelation. Yet, their nature and purpose can be elusive. In today's exploration, we will uncover the hidden depths of four remarkable angels, three whose names many of us recognize, and one whose identity remains largely unknown, even to devoted Bible readers. Before we dive into their stories, it's important to clarify a common misconception. Angels are not the souls of human beings who have died and gone to heaven. The Bible is very clear that humans and angels belong to distinct orders of creation. Psalm 8 offers a beautiful reflection on this truth. What is man that you are mindful of him, and the Son of Man that you care for him? You made him a little lower than the heavenly beings and crowned him with glory and honor. This reminds us that while humans are honored and uniquely created, we are not the same as angels, these magnificent beings created to serve God's purposes. Among these heavenly hosts, there are also fallen angels, rebels who defied God's will and were cast out of heaven. The leader of these fallen angels is Satan, the adversary, whose story intertwines with the spiritual battles that span throughout Scripture and history. Many scholars suggest that angels were created very early in the creation story, possibly on the second day. When God separated the waters to form the heavens, the angelic hosts came into being. Among them was Michael, the archangel, a figure of immense power and authority. Michael is not just any angel. He belongs to a higher order, often described as a mighty warrior, protector of God's people, and leader of the heavenly armies. In the book of Revelation, we read of Michael leading the battle against Satan and his forces, a cosmic war between good and evil that echoes through eternity. But Michael's strength is paired with wisdom and humility. When disputing with the devil over the body of Moses, Michael did not condemn Satan directly. Instead, he said, "The Lord rebuke you." This shows Michael's reverence for God's authority and the power of divine judgment beyond his own. Another angel of great importance is Gabriel, known as the messenger of God's most significant revelations. Gabriel's role is highlighted beautifully in the Christmas narrative, where he appears to Mary to announce that she will conceive and bear the Son of God, a moment that changed the course of history. Gabriel also appears in the book of Daniel, interpreting visions that foretell the future of nations and the coming of God's kingdom. Gabriel's messages often come with weighty meaning. For instance, he appeared to Zechariah, the priest, to foretell the birth of John the Baptist, who would prepare the way for Jesus. Though Zechariah doubted and was temporarily silenced for his unbelief, Gabriel's prophecy was fulfilled precisely. Gabriel's appearances remind us that God's plans unfold with perfect timing and divine purpose. Finally, there is an angel rarely spoken about, Abaddon or Apollyon, whose names mean Angel of the Abyss or Destroyer. This angel is mentioned in the apocalyptic visions of Revelation, entrusted with the key to the abyss. When the fifth trumpet sounds, Abaddon opens the abyss, unleashing locust-like creatures that bring torment to the earth during the end times. Though a figure of destruction, Abaddon's role is part of God's righteous judgment, a sobering reminder of the spiritual realities beyond our sight. His presence calls us to reflect on the seriousness of faith and the choices we make. These stories, from Michael's courage and humility, Gabriel's divine messages, to Abaddon's terrifying power, invite us to see the Bible not just as an ancient book, but as a living tapestry of divine interaction with the world. Angels serve as bridges between heaven and earth, messengers of hope, protectors of the faithful, and instruments of God's justice. As we contemplate these celestial beings, we are reminded of the immense spiritual forces that surround us, often unseen but deeply real. What do these truths mean for our lives today? How do we respond to a God who commands such powerful servants and who calls us to trust and faith amid unseen battles? May this exploration deepen your understanding and inspire you to seek God's presence in all things, seen and unseen. The stories of these angels remind us that we are part of a vast divine plan, held in the care of a loving Creator who commands legions of angels to watch over us.